I used the law of attraction to manifest my SP over 2 years, and the journey has been wild. I did some crucial things wrong because I didn't understand how it really works. And once I understood how it works, I manifested my SP super fast. It happened literally immediately. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to actually manifest your SP even though it hasn't worked for you in the past. I'm also gonna share with you my story and how I manifested my SP using proven strategies that you can actually apply today after watching that video and start manifesting your SP. So let me tell you a story to just make the point of like why it didn't work for me in the past and what I actually started doing differently so that it finally did work. So the first thing that I did was like I needed to look at myself. I really needed to have a deep look and ask myself like what am I believing around the kind of person that I can have. I had a lot of resistance and I was constantly blocked because of that resistance, and what the resistance actually showed me is just that I didn't really believe that I can have that person. I had these constant beliefs that I'm not good enough. And by the way, these beliefs were so deep that I couldn't see that up front. It wasn't like super clear. They were like deep down inside of myself, but they were active, which means every time I was thinking about my SP, the person that I want, I started feeling really, really bad. And I kept thinking about thoughts that make me feel better, right? So I tried to think thoughts that make me feel better. And my thoughts were like, I need more money, I need more followers, I need a beautiful car, a beautiful home. I need all these outside things to be worthy of that SP. And that was exactly the problem, because I created a reality with that kind of thinking, which I was going after. I was trying to do all these things, but in reality, all I wanted was this person. I wanted to be in a beautiful relationship and feel that kind of love and be with a person that really fits to me well and that I dream of, right? So I was pretty clear about the person I wanted. That was actually the first step, knowing exactly who I want, the kind of qualities, how she looks, and you know, I was super specific. I even knew the age and some details that I don't want to share here because we're all different. But every time I focused on that, I started feeling bad because I had limiting beliefs of what I deserve right now. And again, all these beliefs around what I need to achieve and have and do, and you know, the beautiful apartment, the followers and all of that was actually just trying to mask the insecurities that I had. And actually all it was a lie. And it took me a while to actually realize that. So with that kind of belief, just think of yourself. If you have these beliefs or similar beliefs or other beliefs like you're not good enough and you don't look good enough, you don't do this well, you need to improve that, and so on and so forth. You constantly tell yourself that you cannot get what you want. You cannot have that SP because you're not good enough. That's actually the core belief that many of us have. We have this core belief of like, I am not good enough. So we hide behind things that make us feel good enough. But as long as you do that, you create this reality of never being good enough, right? There will never come a point where you will feel you're good enough as long as you believe these things, right? You can always have more. You can always be better. You can always look better. There's always someone else who has more, someone else who looks better, right? So I needed to question these beliefs. I needed to dive deep. And I realized it by the triggers I got, right? Every time I was thinking about it, I felt bad. And this bad feeling meant I wasn't in alignment with what I truly want. I wanted it, but my beliefs were not in alignment. Otherwise, if I would have thought about the SP, I would have felt excited and good. And that's the first thing, guys. You have to let go of limiting beliefs and resistance. That means you have to question, like, what are your beliefs around your SP? What are you believing currently that's not serving you? What are you believing currently that is pushing your SP further away and actually creating this distance, right? How can you reframe these beliefs? And again, I want you to do an exercise. I want you to sit down 5-10 minutes and write down some negative beliefs that come up. And if you don't know the beliefs, ask yourself, like, what do you feel? You feel weak, you feel disappointed, you feel small, you feel not good enough. Write down the feelings that you have and then think about the thoughts that are associated with these feelings, because always your thoughts trigger your emotions, right? The reason that you feel really bad about something means that there are certain thoughts or beliefs that you have that make you feel that way. And we need to clear them out before you're able to manifest your SP. But all of this won't help if you don't understand the next step, which is the not good enough cycle. And as long as you don't feel good enough, you won't be able to manifest your SP. It's very simple, right? So that's why you have to believe that you are enough right now. And that might take some work. That might really take some time to clear out these beliefs and start feeling better. And that means also like stop focusing on the SP and start focusing on yourself. Seriously, I know you probably heard this before, but you have to look at yourself, you have to focus on yourself, you have to get yourself in a place where you feel really good about yourself. That's attraction. If you become a person that you actually like yourself, that you're proud of, that you feel, you feel beautiful, you wake up in the morning and you exuberate happiness, joy, excitement, love, passion. That means also self-love, right? Loving yourself first before anyone can love you. If you become a person like this, you become attractive, and that's what it is. It's attraction. You cannot force anyone to be with you. You have to become attractive, okay? So you have to work on yourself first if you feel bad. But let's say you already cleared that out and you feel good. You don't have these problems that I had. What's blocking you then is actually changing your perspective and feeling as if you already have it right now. This is so crucial, guys, because as long as you believe your SP is out there and you need to get your SP and you have to do certain things to get your SP, you're still creating this reality of your SP being there. So you have to feel already as if you have your SP, which means ask yourself, how would you feel if you would be together with the person right now? Write it down. How would you feel? How would you show up every single day? What would you do? What would you not do anymore? Like what are the things that you would let go? And some things would be, of course, doubt. You wouldn't doubt anymore if you can get the person. You won't feel good enough. You would stop feeling not good enough. You would stop treating yourself badly. You would stop, sleeping in every single day and being lazy and messy. I don't know what it is for you, but you need to ask yourself, like, what would you do? How would you feel if you already have the person? And then you need to become that, right? Manifestation is all about getting in alignment with what you want, which means like you have to feel the way already now. You need to, this is like, I have another video where I talk about this. It's called frequency alignment, which basically means you have to align the frequencies, right? As long as you have this distance between, I am here and I want this, you create this distance, right? You create this kind of reality of having that, of not having that, and this thing being out there and you are here, right? So you want to close the gap by already becoming the person now that already has it. The easiest thing to do that is by asking yourself, how would you feel? And then how would you show up every single day? Because if you feel a certain way, you will take certain actions. If you feel bad every single day, you will take actions that are in alignment with that feeling. If you feel really, really good, you will take action that is in alignment with that feeling good, right? And then in the end of the day, guys, the last thing is you just have to feel good despite the distance, right? You cannot look at the distance. You cannot look at what you don't have constantly and do all the things right, do the affirmations, the visualization, the scripting, the vision board, but actually what you really focus on is the distance between you guys. Because then you just create more of that. You have to feel as if you already have it now. That's literally the secret. I can end this video right here and now, but I know you probably have some other blockages, so we want to talk about that too. But if you just take this away from this video, you're going to already do something differently and you're going to change your reality about your SP. You have to feel as if you have it already now. Feeling is the secret, right? Sometimes we get overly focused on, the outside stuff, the vision board, the visualization, the scripting, and these things are all good, nothing against them. But it's about what are you doing after that? What are you doing after you did your visualization? That's a question, right? Because if you just sit down 10 minutes and visualize and do some scripting and affirmations, but the rest of your day, you constantly focus on this person is not yet here. What am I doing wrong? Should I write something? Shouldn't I write something? All like these questions in your mind, they will hold you back. You probably also heard it before, like the more you think about the how, the more you push it away. Because what you're basically saying is like, I don't believe that I can get it, so that's why you're obsessing with the how. The way to do it is to let it go completely. Doesn't mean you let go of the person, just means you let go of the resistance, which is all these thoughts and negative feelings, the doubt, the fears and all that. That's what you're letting go. And you start believing, not just believing, but actually knowing that you can have that person. So let's say, what if you cannot get yourself to that place? Because it happened to me. Couldn't get myself into the place where I truly believe that I can get that person. Have a deep, honest look at yourself. If this is the case, if you cannot get yourself in this place of this good feeling place where you truly believe that you can get that person, you might need to change what you want. And you heard me talk about this in another video where I talk about the secret of Napoleon Hill with the burning desire and the belief. And I will make a summary here right now because it's crucial to understand that in order to manifest your SP. I also have a video in depth somewhere down below or in the screen. And it basically means you have to choose something that you have a burning desire for, which you probably have. If you want your SP, you probably have a burning desire for your SP. The second part is you have to believe that you can get it. If you don't have that, you won't be able to manifest it. Doesn't mean you stop here, it just means you need to work on it. If you have a burning desire, but not a strong belief that you can get that person, you have to work on your belief. You have to raise your belief. Your manifestation happens instantly. That's how it was for me. The moment I switched it, the moment I changed my beliefs about what it takes to manifest my SP, that was the moment when I manifested her. Immediately, I wrote her a message after clearing out these beliefs, and I met her 2 days after, and we fell in love, and we're in a beautiful relationship right now. But it took for me to clear out these beliefs. And for that, I also needed to let go, actually. I needed to let go of actually wanting that person. I started focusing more on me, like the kind of life that I want to live, how I want to feel, how I want to show up, who am I, and what do I believe I deserve right now. And I started believing that I deserve the person that I want now, and that these beliefs that I had, they're just limiting beliefs, and that they are creating that reality where I keep chasing these outside things, but what I really want is the SP, the specific person that I really truly desire. So what you need to do right now is, again, I give you a lot of exercises in these videos because that's really what's going to make the change. You have to become aware, which means you have to question yourself. Just watching one video after the next is not really going to help. So you have to write down right now, what is your desire level for getting your SP from 1 to 10? How much do you truly want that person? Write that down from 1 to 10. The next step is like your belief level, and be honest, be brutally honest. It's not bad. If your belief level is low, it's not bad. It just gives you awareness that you have to work on your belief level, right? So write down your belief level from 1 to 10. If it's anywhere below 8, it's a problem right now. It means that right now, with your current state, you're not going to be able to attract the person. So what you need to work on is find ways, how can you actually increase the belief? How can you get from a 5 level of belief to an 8, 9, 10. The ideal scenario is a 10, because then you absolutely believe there is no single doubt anymore. You even expect that person, and you will show up in a completely different energy. You will become so attractive to the person that this person literally comes into your life. Or you get an idea and inspiration like I did. I had the inspiration to write her a message. And I knew exactly what to write. It was something very simple, but I downloaded this idea, this inspiration of what to do next, because I cleared out the beliefs and I raised my belief, because the limiting beliefs held me back from believing that I already can get the person now, right? So after I cleared them out, my belief level raised, and I sent her a message and we met up. And before that, she ignored me for like 2 months. It was very painful, but it was only painful because I still had limiting beliefs that I was telling myself certain things about what that means and what it meant for me. Her ignoring meant for me I'm not good enough, which is not true. It had nothing to do with me. But that's what made me feel so bad. Once I cleared it out, I could send her a message without the attachment. I had no attachment to the outcome. I just followed my inspiration of writing her the message, and it led to us meeting up and falling in love and being together. If you want me to look at your blockages, limiting beliefs, because I know it can be hard sometimes. It took me a while to get there, right? It was a long process because I needed to reflect, and I was also doing work. I was busy with life. At one point I traveled to another place where I really took the time to reflect on everything, and that's when the change happened. But for many people, I know it's very hard. So if you want me to look at your limiting beliefs and blockages, point them out and actually help you to reframe them and change them, book a call with me, a one-on-one call with me, because there I really can help your specific situation, because I know we are all different. We have some common beliefs and common blockages, but in the end of the day, we're all different. So if you want me to help you on your specific situation, book a call, and I will guarantee you that I can help you remove these blockages, these limiting beliefs, and actually get you to a place where you are receptible and open and in the right frequency to attract your SP super fast. You really have to do one thing more than anything else, which is you have to also let go of your past hurt. If you still hold on to hurt, pain, frustration, distrust, limiting beliefs about men or women in general, these things are going to hold you back. So with all of this that we just covered in this video, I highly recommend you, if you feel that you still hold on to something in the past from your past relationship, or maybe even your past experience with that person, you also have to work on clearing that out. You have to forgive that person, and you have to forgive yourself. You have to start from scratch. You have to start from now, a new beginning. If you take something from the past with you, it's going to influence your energy and it will influence the results that you will get, right? And sometimes it's really hard when we got hurt. We take on this energy and this energy vibrates and starts to influence anything and everything we do. And even the SP will feel that. They don't know why, but they just feel repelled. So you want to clear that out. You want to have a fresh new energy where you're open, where you're light. So you want to let go of whatever happened in the past, and you can do that easily through a forgiveness meditation. If you don't know where to find a forgiveness meditation, just type it into YouTube and see what comes up and just choose any of them. Do a few of them. Maybe if the first doesn't help, do another one. Do it a few times. Forgive that person or these people and also yourself so that you can start with a fresh new energy. I hope this video really helps you guys. I'll see you in the next video. I have more videos on SP, so if you want to check them out, do that as well. And we'll see each other in the next video. Talk soon. Peace.